Hi, I'm Danny Nightmare.
I'm Gory Movie.
And guess what movie we're gonna go see? We're gonna go see It! Again! Because they made a second one, a chapter 2. In case you didn't realize, the other one left on a cliffhanger because there's more! If you've read the book or seen the miniseries, you know that they must have forgot a lot, right? It's because there's more.
If you read the book, like the characters in this movie, you may have blocked a lot of that shit out.
Yeah, you fucked up, Stephen King. You fucked up. Oh well.
Poor Beverly.
Well, when you defeat Pennywise, time to ride the train, I guess.
Woo woo!
Okay, thankfully that was not in the last movie or the miniseries, and I doubt it's going to be in this movie. There are flashbacks, though. The kids are coming back, and hopefully just not for that. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes!
Alright, let's go see it!
Yes!
See It!
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 Well, we just got done seeing It Chapter 2, and I liked it.
I thought It was pretty good.
Like, there's still some CGI problems. I felt that they didn't quite learn their lesson from the first one on that. I was hoping they would. Some of them look pretty good though. Sometimes it looks great, sometimes it doesn't look so great.
Honestly, the thing that freaked me out the most was the CGI they used on the kids to make them look the same age they were in It Chapter 1. The kids are back, they've returned for a bunch of flashbacks, and Richie, especially Finn Wolfhard, he just looks weird. Like, his eyes look really huge.
Yeah, that was kind of distracting. My worst CGI event, they did bring the hobo back. Thankfully it wasn't the best lighting, so it didn't bother me as much as it did the first time. Very unique use of song there. But I really was disappointed with kind of the preview gives you the setup with the old lady running around like naked. It's all like to your imagination in the trailer. But I didn't really like where they went with it, honestly. I thought that was kind of a little cartoony for me.
All the kind of CGI-ish monsters, with the exception of a few of the smaller creatures, and Pennywise, when he does have some CGI effects added to him. I think just Bill Skarsgård can act through any kind of effects, practical or otherwise. Yeah. A lot of the CGI, though, just looked very digital, and it's hard to be afraid of something that you can't believe is real.
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, that's really what this movie's all about.
Yeah, if you don't believe, it can't hurt you.
Exactly.
So, but the story was pretty well done, I think. I liked how they went with it. The ending was better than the miniseries ending, and kind of better than the book. I mean,
there are a lot of Easter eggs and fun shout-outs for those of us. You know, I do love that original miniseries, though I was never a big fan of the adult part, and I do think that this It Chapter 2 really did a better job overall. But there are fun things, like the kid who played Ben in the original miniseries has a cameo. There's lots of fun little things that if you've read the book you're going to enjoy, or if you saw the original miniseries that you're really going to enjoy, but not so much that if you haven't experienced the book or the miniseries, it's not going to be anything that's going to take you out of the film.
Yeah, you just probably won't notice it. But Turtle cameo as well, just kind of cool stuff like that.
Stephen King cameo?
Yeah, Stephen King is gonna maybe be like the Stan Lee of the Stephen King universe. That'd be pretty cool if they start throwing him in there a little more often.
I also love that there's this kind of meta-ness about the movie where they continually tell Bill that he writes really great scary stories, but his endings suck.
Yeah, that's a nice little joke in there.
Yeah, particularly because, and they said not all of them, but particularly with the book It, I think it's a common review to say that they liked it, but what the fuck was up with that ending? So I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed that joke.
A lot of great comedic moments. A couple of them, I don't know. I felt like there was one in particular that I thought eliminated what should be the scare factor of a frightening scene. But overall, I thought it was a really funny movie. I laughed out loud throughout the movie. Yeah,
the adults aren't quite as funny as the kids were, but they do a good job of making you feel like they are the adult versions of those kids. So.
No way, dude. Bill Hader as Richie Tozer, like, he needs to be in all the things. He was hilarious. He was great. The movie is scary. There are a lot of very effective jump scares that got me, and I'm not a jumpy person. There are some really frightening images, but mostly I feel like this was more of a dramatic character study. The characters come together, the Losers Club, and then we kind of get them each one by one. And are these scenes all that scary? Well, No, they have a lot of flashbacks, so we already know that those characters are probably going to be okay, but I think these scenes were fascinating because they help to enrich the characters and develop them more so that when we get to that finale with Pennywise, we're really invested. We remember the characters we loved from the first movie, we've associated them with these adult characters, and, you know, we are hoping that they're going to defeat Pennywise.
Yeah, and you're actually more worried for them because otherwise you wouldn't give a shit.
Exactly. So that might be something that upsets people. I know not everyone's a big fan of flashbacks, but I feel like they were really important, and I feel like this movie is just as much a drama film as it is a horror movie. If you like the feels, you know, there's all the feels.
Yeah.
There's the scare feels.
Yeah, you made me feel sad at one point, so yeah.
There's like that, what's that one?
It's before I had a turtle shell. A turtle came back there, you know. The feeling. Love. Yeah, there's some love in there.
Yes, that one.
Blah. Some barf moments, too. Oh, there's a few barf moments in this movie.
Also, a little fun bit of trivia for you. I read recently that It Chapter 2 has broken the record for the most fake blood currently used in a scene in a movie. It was previously held by the Evil Dead remake, and apparently this movie now has that title.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool.
So much so that for continuity, the character that ends up being doused with blood had to have a kiddie pool of blood dumped on said character for the remainder of the film.
I think it'd be just easier to dump character into the kiddie pool, but whatever. Whatever worked. It looked good, so.
That actually sounds really fun. We should go do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Into summer, hurrah.
Anyway, so let us know down in the comments if you've seen it. Did you like it, or are you not really into it?
And I, personally, would love to hear your pitch for It Chapter 3. I had a couple of fun ideas when we finished the movie, but I want to hear yours, so leave them in those comments down below. Let's have a little discussion.
Yeah, when they're like 75 years old or whatever.
Or maybe just what happens next, you know?
Okay.
I don't know, maybe Beverly's going to be a vampire slayer. Maybe, you know, Mike and Bill are going to go full supernatural and travel around the country and hunt monsters. You don't know, guys, okay? It could be anything.
Yeah. I hope Silver.
Away.
Cut!